Y'all don't want to have church with me. So now you're saying, I don't know if I'm really hearing from God. But look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you got to tell the devil that I'm in the master's hands. Watch this, watch this. I came to let somebody in this house know that I got a lot of responsibility. I'm talking about Pastor Jay. I got a lot of responsibility, more than the natural eye sees. You know, it's a hard thing when you're raising up a new and up and coming ministry. Amen. You're trying to grow the ministry. You're trying to minister to the needs of the people, and then you got this door. Hey man, it seems like more doors are closing than opening. You're getting pulled in every which direction. People, amen, you got more haters. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Than motivators. You got more critics than you have friends. And so everybody seems like they're against you. And on top of that, you're still trying to be a halfway decent father and husband. And so you got to understand, I got a lot of responsibility on my plate. And then, amen, by the time I decide to invest my heart into some people, they get up and they give your back to the kids and they walk away. And I came to let you know this morning that as I was contemplating those things, amen, there was some weeks that I felt like I wasn't going to make it. Can I just be real with you? There was some weeks that I felt like I just could not go on because I got it coming from me in every which direction. The devil was trying to take me out. Amen. But that's another thing that's wrong with me. I'm an intellectual. And so my mind never stops thinking. I'm a visionary. I'm aggressive. I'm a planner. You got to understand, I'm a go-getter. And I came to let you know that those can be the best attributes in the world, but they also can be the worst. Talk to him and get real with him, preacher. Because you have to understand is that when you're a go-getter, you don't wait around on nobody. That's why I got leaders that I can let them know if you don't want to do it, I'm going to do it. And leader, if you don't want to step up to the plate, I'm going to do it. I got other people, amen, saying that I do this, and when you don't do it, I'll step up and I'll do it. That's the problem. Because you don't learn how to wait on God. I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about being aggressive, amen. And so here it is that in the midst of trying to make things happen, the Lord had to come to me and he had to say this. He said, you can fuss, you can fight, you can cry, you can get up, and you can almost give up, son. But what you got to understand is that's my church. Y'all didn't hear what I said. This is God talking to me. Those are my praise dancers. Those are my leaders. Those are my preachers that you're trying to raise up. Those are my musicians. And even the person that got up and walked away from the church, that's my child. But God told me to tell you this, as he reminded me, as he checked me and put me back in line, God told me to tell you, you're still in my hands. It's better than all state. It's better than state farm to be in the hands of the master. Is there anybody in this house who knows that I rest? Come on and preach, Pastor Jay. I didn't come to preach about me, but I came to preach about you. So let me call you to the witness stand. Some of y'all are in this house sleeping halfway through the night, and the other half you're staying up. You're contemplating, amen, smoking a joint or smoking a cigarette to ease the anxiety of the things that you thought that you got over a long time ago. Let me walk you down this aisle. And something jumped off in your life. Somebody that you love walked away from you. Oh, come talk to a preacher. You got to understand that you didn't understand it, and neither did I. I'm guilty of it, but you got to understand that God is sovereign. So now I turn around and I say, well, if I'm living right and I'm walking right, there's some stuff that God got to do for me. Not that he's my puppet, amen. You got to understand, he's not my puppet, but his sovereignty, his power, and his prerogative are always in line with his word. Y'all just missed that. I just said that God's sovereignty, his prerogative, and his power are always in line with his word, which means that God will never missteer you. He'll never lead you down the wrong road, but everything is in the master's hands. I came to let somebody know, regardless of what you're going through, God told me to tell you this morning, you're still in the master's hands, and you can choose to drive yourself crazy, or you can choose to rest in the sovereignty of God. God told me to tell you, you got to give those bills back to me. You got to give them to me. You got to give the children back to me. You got to give yourself back to me. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. You got to declare that I'm not going to I'm giving my bills back over. I refuse to go crazy. I refuse to lose my mind. I refuse to not have peace. I refuse to have a nervous breakdown. I refuse to give attention to people who walk away and don't care about the things of God and can tell me what God can and cannot do. Look at somebody real quick and say, neighbor, I refuse to go out like a sucker. I refuse to quit. I refuse to give in. I refuse to go back to the club. I refuse to go back to Chippendales. I refuse to go back to the whorehouse. I'm more than a conqueror. I'm more than this. I'm the child